and your great words. Thank you, sir. I must tell you here that there are many people behind the curtain who did not come on the dais but made this event possible. Most of all, our partners from various private sector law schools as well as national law schools. Most important of them are seated among the audience. We have Dean, Nirma Institute of Law, Dr. Purvi Pokhriyal here in the audience somewhere, isn't it? In the third row. Thank you, Purvi, for coming on board as a partner in co-sponsoring this event. So also we have Kiran Gartner from the Golgothia's Law School. We have, most of all, as already Dr. Bajpai said, National Law University of Delhi, which was the foremost national law school who first agreed to help us, and then also Rajiv Gandhi National Law University, Patiala's leader, Professor Jaswal. Many other friends from various law schools like Sanjeevi Shantakumar from GD Goenka Law School, our own sister law schools, Director Ravandale must be here from SLS Noida, and Director Beg from SLS Hyderabad. You all have shared the joy of bringing this diversity of law schools from across India. I think this is one of the first fora in private sector where so happily public sector law schools and private sector law schools have worked together to welcome the guests from all corners of the world. I should thank IALS and President Frank for giving us this opportunity, so also Barbara, because harmony is a very difficult thing to arrive at. Even the musicians will tell you that how difficult it is for them to see that all the notes fall in place. So for us, all the notes have fallen in place to create this harmonious, beautiful, aesthetic, yet intellectual occasion. I'm very, very happy to be a witness to an occasion where I, because of Dr. S.B. Muzumdar and his family's generosity, got this opportunity to publicly thank the gurus who have influenced my life in one or another way. I should tell you, the most important turning point in my life came when from the small town of Mangalore, I was picked up I was invited to join the National Law School of Bangalore by none other than Dr. N.R. Madhavamenon. I don't know what he saw in those days. Probably visionaries always say 20, 30 years ahead when they meet a person or when they attend an event. I think that this kind of gracious occasion of thankfulness for all of us is a great grace of the divine forces themselves. Why I would like to say this is that we have had the galaxy of these great gurus. I should tell you that each one of them has touched many lives here. In Symbiosis Law School itself, we have many faculty members who have been influenced by these great people. I don't know if it's the forum to reveal in public. We have Dr. Samuel here, who has been the Board of Studies member when we kick-started the LLM program, as much as the undergraduate program when we were trying to put it on the reform agenda. And Samuel has also given us a great gift to this institute, its own alumna, and in the form of Deputy Director Dr. Bindu Ronald. Sir, I thank you on both counts. We've had Dr. N.L. Mitra. As much as Dr. Menon, Dr. Mitra is also serving our Board of Studies. The honor of having 2 chancellors on the Board of Studies. I don't think any faculty in any university could dream of this. The 2 people who have nurtured so many law schools, so many law students, so many teachers, and so many law reforms in this country. So the Mahagurus of law are here with us, and it's their graciousness that they have given us this opportunity. I don't say that it is our graciousness that we have created this occasion. Thank you, my top management, Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, and Vice-Chancellor for facilitating this occasion. I don't think any guru can be recognized unless there is a Mahaguru who casts the radiance. In Indian tradition, we believe that Guru casts the radiance like the moon. We just had one full moon which went by 3 days ago, and we celebrate another full moon in the month of July when we believe that all the radiance of the Guru is seen in the moon. For me, that full moon has happened today, and that Mahaguru who made it possible was Dr. S.B. Muzumdar. That's why I thought it is very apt for him to honor these gurus. Because I think the word guru itself, in India we have the dynamic concept of guru. I emphasize on this concept because all the IALS members here are gurus in one sense or the other. Otherwise they wouldn't have been here. They're all law deans. And to be a dean, you have to have a long stint as a teacher and you would have to have impact as the administrator, policymaker, fundraiser, and a visionary. And I'm sure that there couldn't be any better altar consciousness of all of us coming through and receiving its honor than this occasion. So thank you all, and thank you IALS for giving this opportunity, President Frank and Barbara. I should thank all my faculty. I think we have another 3 days to go, so there are many more occasions to thank them. But I think in public I should thank them. Most of all, Dr. Bindu Ronald, the Deputy Director who has compared this program right now and has been always by my side, sharing all the pleasures and pains, and sometimes also my loud voice all the time. And Bindu has been such a great helping hand. So also Dr. Atmaram Shelke, Dr. Mohanty, Professor Sujata, who have put together all these details, sitting with the details, trying rehearsals, etc. Thank you all, my dear team. There are many who are behind the curtains. I should also say that all the aesthetics that you saw today in the form of law carnival, you saw in the form of meticulous detailing of the function, was fine-tuned by my colleague from Noida and our own ex-deputy director, and I always take pride in sharing that, Dr. Ravandale, Dr. Beg, Dr. Sukhwinder, and our own team of faculty. Like the certificates were put together by Hazare. For one certificate, he would have run 20 times to make it perfect without spelling errors, to make it look beautiful. So that shows the dedication of our team and the commitment that Symbiosis rejuvenates in people. I would say that no organization could be complete without perfect people. So we are very, very fortunate to inherit this legacy from Symbiosis. Now, in this global gossip that has been happening for so many days, that has been planned for so many days, and that has been happening since this morning, and that's going to last for next 3 days, the gossip for the betterment of law, a global legal gossip, which is also a global justice gossip. I'm sure that we have many lessons to learn. I was very moved by Dr. Menon's statement that if I have another life, I'll come back as a teacher, and I dedicate this honor to our students. I think the greatest test, or we say, the touchstone of a teacher is how long or how far does the relationship of the teacher with the student go, and the willingness of a teacher to become a student. You have become such great audience, being such students, and I'm sure that there could be no better honor than dedicating this whole success to the audience here for being so humble as a true teacher would be. I thank all of you, the VIPs of Pune who have arrived here, like Bari Malhotra, my colleague, Dean and Managing Committee member, Dr. Rajiv Erevdikar, who always set standards very high. His Sim Health was the standard, Sim Health Global Conference was the standard that we are trying to ape. So people think that this is my original idea. Most of my ideas I owe to my respectable senior colleague, Dr. Rajiv Erevdikar. So I thank you, sir, for being such an inspiration and such a perfectionist. People tell that I am a perfectionist. Perfectionists are neurotic as well. So I would have been neurotic many a times. But today's was the worst test because we had to get ready for the Chief Justice's address, and at the same time, artists and our audience were very tired. They had to come back. Somehow we have pulled together this function on time, not to disappoint the Chief Justice waiting for us. So I thank you once again for your patience and for your tolerance and for your graciousness in cooperating with us. Thank you one and all, and I expect the same patience and cooperation to go on for next 3 days. Thank you, Frank, thank you, Barbara, and thank you all.
I request all the dignitaries on the dais to please come forward for a group photograph. Thank you very much. I now request the dignitaries on the dais to take the seat among the audience because we have a cultural extravaganza for you here. I request all the dignitaries on the dais to take a seat among the audience for a cultural extravaganza. I request all the dignitaries in the audience to remain seated. We will have a cultural program in the next 5 minutes. We have this evening Mr. Tejas Joshi, grandson of legendary Pandit Bhimsen Joshi, and he will be accompanying Dr. Gurudat on tabla, which is a widely popular percussion instrument used in classical music form in the northern Indian subcontinent.
Just now we have felicitated gurus. Then I thought of going for a composition on Jagat Guru. Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru. Krishna, the author of Bhagavad Gita, is considered to be the Jagat Guru, the Guru of Gurus. And flute is supposed to be his instrument. Only 3 instruments are supposed to be the divine instruments. One is the flute in the hands of Lord Krishna. Veena, the instrument of Saraswati. And Damaruga, the instrument of Shiva, which has given birth to all rhythm instruments. And all the 3 are of Indian origin. Now today we do have dozens of instruments in combinations. Thank you. Now I go for a kriti composed by Narayana Tirthar. go for a small composition of Purandaradasa, Bhagyada Lakshmi Baramma. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Gurudat and Mr. Tejas Joshi, for your mesmerizing performance, introducing all our delegates and guests to the Indian form of music and musical instruments. Bharatanatyam is an Indian classical dance form which combines emotion, melody, and rhythm. It is presumably the oldest classical dance heritage of India and is regarded as the mother of many other Indian classical dance forms. We have the students of Symbiosis Law School, Pune, presenting Fusion Bharatanatyam.
Sanidha Nidhama Magadhani Dhani Sagama Magadhani Dhani Sagama Magadhani Dhani Sagama Ga Ma Ga Sanidha Magadhani Dhani Magadhani Sani Dhani 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 Madani మదని ధనిస 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 మదని 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 మదనిస 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 సనిధమ 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 सांसों में तेरी सरगमे अब रात जिंदगी मेरी तो कुछ ना अब तेरे बिन
धड़कनों की सरगोशी मेरी धड़कनों में बजती है
मेरी जागती निगाहों में ख्वाहिश तेरी ही सजती है
मेरे ख्याल में हर पल तेरे ख्याल शामिल है
लम्हे जुदाइयों वाले मुश्किल बड़े ही मुश्किल है
Thank you very much for that wonderful performance. This performance is followed by a Hindustani classical performance in Rag Desh by the students of Symbiosis Law School, Pune. This musical tone epitomizes the beauty and romance and is said to be most signifying when heard after dusk. Let us now lose ourselves in the serene melody of the song.
तकधीं तधीं नाद्रिधीं तदों त्रिधीं धीरनातनधीरना तकधीं तधीं नाद्रिधीं तदों त्रिधीं धीरनातनधीरना तकधीं तधीं नाद्रिधीं तदों त्रिधीं नाद्रिदानि तुम त्रिधि नाद्रिदानि तुम त्रिधि नाद्रिदानि तुम त्रिधि तरिकिटधीं 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 जनुदधीं धीरना धीरना नाद्रिदानि तुम त्रिधि तरिकिटधीं 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 जनुदधीं धीरना धीरना ताकिडदधीं तलाङ्कधीं तकधीं तलाङ्गु तकधीं तलाङ्गु तकधीं तलाङ्गु ताकिडदधीं तलाङ्कधीं तकधीं तलाङ्गु तकधीं तलाङ्गु तकधीं तलाङ्गु तकधीं तधीं नाद्रिधीं तदों त्रिधीं धीरना तकधीं तधीं नाजिधि तदों त्रिधि तंजं निंपदं दयालयिनंजिलिंद्रधरवो ररुलाय तंजं निंपदं दयालयिनंजिलिंद्रधरवो ररुलाय तंजं निंपदं दयालयिनंजिलिंद्रधरवो ररुलाय कुंजं कुंजं वल्ली कुंजई कनावा कुंजं वल्ली कुंजई कनावा कुंजं वल्ली कुंजई कनावा सिंधीवर सुरकावल वेला कुंजं वल्ली कुंजई कनावा सिंधीवर सुरकावल वेला तरिकिट तगदीं मरि पमगरी मपनि दपरि मपनि सकिट दीनि दप तगदीं चकजं तकनं तक सनि दप मगरि सनि सा तरिकिट तगदीं मरि पमगरि मपनि दपरि मपनि सकिट दीनि दप तगदीं तकजं तकनं तक सनि दप मगरि सनि सा मरि रि पम मनि पप सनि नि धीं धीं मम पपनि नि धीं धीं पपनि नि धीं रि सगरि तगदीं धिनि तक तरिकिट धीं धिनि तक तरिकिट तगदीं तधीं नाजिधि तदों त्रिधि धीरना तगदीं तधीं नाजिधि तदों त्रिधि त्रिदों त्रिधि त्रिदों त्रिधि
Thank you very much. It was truly mesmerizing. Lavani is a dance form that originated in the state of Maharashtra. It is a combination of traditional song and dance by the people of the state. The dance has special importance to Pune as it reached the peak popularity during the Peshwa rule. We now have a Lavani performance by the students. Thank you very much. Dance signifies the beauty of human societies and our much cherished cultural traditions. It is by appreciating culture, different than one's own, through which one develops a better view of the world. Sri Lanka, the emerald island of the Indian Ocean, has been the origin of multiple dance forms. And here, to present one of the Sri Lankan dances, we have the international students from Symbiosis International University.